Hi everybody, it's Amanda Rieger Green coming to you from Austin, Texas on March 20th. The spring equinox in the northern hemisphere and the fall equinox in the southern hemisphere. Today the sun moved into the cardinal sign of Aries, a sign of independence and autonomy and authority. And we're switching seasons. So it's a time of change, a time of transformation. That's really the theme of the month of March. And it started with the solar eclipse in Pisces, which was a huge shift, lots of undercurrents and things being shed light on from the past, lots of transformation. That's also what's going on now. And into this week, on March 23rd, we have a lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra. It's the third of the eclipses in Libra. They started back in October of 2013. So it's the final Libra eclipses for the next 19 years. Libra is a sign of balance and relationships. So with the moon in Libra and the sun in Aries, Libra relationships, balance, flow, harmony, continuity, and Aries, the masculine sign with of fire, independence, authority, individuality. They're opposing signs. So the real question is, where do you find alignment in your relationships? So rather than balance, I think the word alignment brings in individuality, truth, purpose, along with relationships, which is about Libra. And oftentimes when we think about relationships, we think about relationships with other people, whether that be with a spouse or a partner, whether it's with your friends, your family. But relationships really come in many forms. You know, we have relationship with ourselves, we have relationship with our work, our profession. We have relationship with our emotions, with our spirituality, with the foods that we eat, with our exercise, with our extracurricular activities. All sorts of relationships come into play. So maybe you take a look back over the past 3 years, starting October 2013, and you look at the theme of relationships, and maybe just pick out 1, 2, 3 relationships that seem to stand out for you, where you can see some changes or some areas that need changing, and that's a good place to focus. So with this eclipse on Wednesday, it's also a full moon, and full moons shed light on things. So maybe on Wednesday you take some time to meditate and really focusing on relationships and where you see yourself in relationships. You know, how are you active in relationships? Are you the one bringing all of the information, all of the activity to the table? Are you the receiver, or are you balanced? You know, we can't be balanced in everything we do. This world is fluid, and we're learning and growing all the time and remembering who we are. So really finding where you fit in all your relationships, where you might improve on some relationships, where you might participate more or less. Just taking some time to focus and see what comes up for you. Maybe a good way to start, people have asked me about this, is with crystals. And for this video and this eclipse in particular, I picked Kynite. Kynite is a very high vibrational stone, and the cool thing about Kynite, unlike most other crystals, is they don't need cleansing very often or recharging. They have all the energy that they need in and of themselves, and for that they become a good stone for alignment. They align the chakra system, the meridians in the body. They help with blood flow, they help the neurological system. So this is a great crystal, maybe if you're going to try to work with crystal and some meditation on this eclipse. This is a good one to start with. You can Google it and see what you can find and just see what resonates with you. But it is a good balancing stone. Additionally, from a numerological standpoint, March 23rd is an 8 universal day, and the number 8, just the sign of infinity, represents balance and power. So again, it's talking about balance and alignment, and it's back into the relationships and maybe how you balance the material world with the immaterial world. So who you are physically, who you are in this lifetime, with who you truly are within. And your divine alignment. So just remember that on Wednesday there are a lot of things coming into play related to balance and alignment. So I'd give some attention to that. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. If you need any insight or guidance as to setting intentions, or maybe what you need to focus on during this full moon, please reach out to me. I'd love to visit with you. It's important that when you look at your astrology, you figure out where Aries and Libra fall in your natal chart. So I'm happy to help out with that. Just give me a shout out. Just remember every day to step into your light and stand in your truth. Namaste.